All right.
Not the.
Your hands are full. You got a drink on this hand. You got a plate of food on this hand. You got to close the fridge. What you doing?
The feet, my butt.
Jesus.
The feet, bro.
Yo, fact, I'm kicking it with the back of my foot.
Yeah.
And this guy want to shake ass.
This is zesty, bro.
I give it the little like. I give it the little hip thrust. You know what I'm
The
saying?
hip thrust is crazy. Nah, family.
No, you're
Nah.
not the shake. You're gonna do the
No, I get it.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's
With the
wicked.
sound effect and everything?
See, now you're pushing the envelope.
Oh,
Nah.
what if the envelope is being pushed?
All right, gang.
Little booty.
What's good with this guy?
I'm gonna try to be Nicki Minaj.
What?
Nah.
Hey, bro.
Just do that.
Why'd you
That's
ask?
a crazy rotation, first of all.
Yo, it comes with a fee, bro. He said, from what he said, nah, it comes back to me before it gets to you, bro.
What?
I don't know what you thought.
I don't know what you thought, but this
Nigga, this not pump, pass, nigga.
This
bro.
hookah's coming back to me,
nah,
bro.
New York got a congestion fee. Nah, they got a fee here, bro.
What is this, New York, nigga? Chill.
Gangers.
Are you good?
We're here.
No.
I'm ready.
You're outside the box. We're in the box.
In the bowl.
And what are we inside the box?
Savages.
What it do, what it is, what it ain't. Welcome back to another episode 118 of the Savages in the Box. I am.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I like that.
I am Mind Savage himself, Mr. Nefty, aka Padriano Rivera. I am here accompanied by a few savages and a mini savage. You guys might, oh no, I think you guys do see him on camera. But to the right of me, they call him Big LA. Big Silly. Your favorite first baseman, everybody, round of applause to Elizer. Yo, foul! That's foul! Round of applause, immediately dead. Nah? AKA Mark Teixeira.
Bro,
Nah?
that was wicked.
That was wicked.
Government's crazy.
Okay, we can beep it out.
That is crazy.
We can beep it out, you know?
That is crazy.
You want me to do it again? Everybody give a round of applause to Eli, AKA Mark Teixeira. Yeah. To his right, Sunglass Hut Band. Wait, am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah. Why not?
Sunglass Hut Bandit himself, your secondary favorite first baseman. Everybody give a round of applause to Jefferson, aka
Anthony Rizzo.
Yankee Anthony Rizzo. Okay, we're also accompanied by Mini Savage Juju, and this ain't the Patreon, but we do have our female Savage outside of the camera view. I mean, she's always outside the camera view. Does not have a mic, but Layla is here as well. Shout out to Layla. Shout out to Juju. Shout out to everybody. But most importantly, shout out to y'all. All the listeners and watchers that are here, we truly appreciate it for all the support. If you guys are here and not subscribed, make sure to take 2 seconds of your time. Hit the subscribe button, okay? If you are listening, make sure... I don't know, that was kind of weird. If you're listening, hey, we truly appreciate it. But make sure you guys, $4.99. No, $3.99 if you're listening. Excuse me, I'm mixing up the $3.99. You get exclusive episodes. Okay, you get the full version of the main episodes. $4.99 over on Patreon. You get the 4 exclusive as a video, not just listening wise. But thank you. Welcome. What's good? How's everybody doing?
Damn.
We Gucci, baby.
We Gucci, baby.
That's
You gotta,
a new one.
yeah, I'm about to
That's
say
a new
that
one.
is a new one.
It's a new one. We phased out. We on the new one.
We
bro.
phased
On
out.
the new
Okay.
one.
Yeah,
Okay, I like it. Gucci,
All right.
baby.
All right.
I'm scoping like optic.
We phased out, and I'm scope. I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Damn. Yo, everybody's in their Duffy,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I
no,
like
everybody really is in their LV bag today.
it. I like it.
Nah, I'm
I
on
like
Kate
it.
Spade.
What made you say that?
Yeah, bro.
Who'd you just give Kate Spade to?
I don't know.
KT.
No, nobody. Fuck no. Nobody.
My bad. Damn.
That was quick.
Yeah, hey, nobody, you know? Anything you guys want to get off your chest? Actually, yo, let's shout out to all the once again. Let's shout out the ladies with no daddies. Let's shout out to Juju for being here. Shout out to Juju. Shout out to all the yellow diamonds that look like pee-pee. Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. Shout out to all the work wives. Yeah. Yeah, don't like that. Don't like that. So now that brings me to my question then. You have a work wife?
No.
I'm not asking you, E.
You're not gonna ask me?
You got a work wife?
I mean, my work wife, my actual wife.
Oh, so you're like the CEO of Astronomer or whatever that guy was. My boy,
No, fine.
yeah. My boy's work wife is not his real wife, or I think so, because Shawty took the last name off. Jeff, you never had a work wife?
No.
I had a couple.
Yeah.
I had a couple.
I did too, and unfortunately, a few times the work wife became not the actual wife. I don't want to say that they were my wives, but wifey. Better said, I guess.
Yeah, and that's why I don't do that, because I don't shit where I.
Oh no! After that, yeah, that was the end of that. After those three, I had three. I think as far as I can remember, I had three.
Nah,
After that, bro, never again. I don't want to do no work wife, no real wife, no none wife.
I
want
think I
none
only
of
had
that.
like two, bro.
Yeah. What makes you get a work wife? Is Shawty at home not really doing it? So you gotta, hey, listen.
Oh, nah.
I banged out Shawty 5 minutes. I couldn't get it done. I need you to complete the other time.
For me, it's not even that.
Buy the water cooler when we're done.
Nah, I think my work wife is just very first grade. Yeah, first grade level.
First grade. Okay. All right.
Yeah, like
You only got to first base.
no bases, bro.
No bases. You're still at home
bro.
plate, full count.
Still at home plate.
Full count. She's trying to have you knock it out the park.
Yeah, but
You're trying to base por bola.
Yup, yeah, bro. I'm
You trying to swing for the lights like Jazz?
no, bro. I'm just flirting. We're just flirting. I know you want me, but you're not getting me. Come bring the Starbucks.
Yo, Jeff. Eli one time told me, bro, I was like, nah, there's no way this man just told me this straight up to my face. He told me, now this is years ago. He told me that he likes to still play the game just to see if he still got it.
Yo, that's a fact.
I said, yo, what are you telling me?
That's a fact.
All right, where do you guys want to start today? I'll let you guys have the liberty. We have a few topics here. It might be a short pod. I think it is going to be a short pod, or it might be a long pod. Pause, depending on how the gang feels today. But
Yeah. Yo, wow. Yankees are cooked. Yankees are cooked, bro.
all right, so it looks.
start there,
All right, we're starting with baseball.
Let's start
Before we get to
there,
the
bro.
Yankees, this past Thursday, the MLB the MLB trade deadline. I'm trying to combine trade and deadline, and I make tread line. The MLB trade deadline capped off, finished, ended, whatever. This past Thursday. All right, a lot of moves, a lot of big moves happened late. Is there a move that made you guys mad? Is there a move that you didn't expect?
I did.
I think all the Yankees moves made me mad.
Okay.
I was surprised that Correa went back to the Astros. I thought that was a surprise.
Nah, I'm surprised Jose Ramirez got moved.
That one too.
Wait. Is that real?
Yeah. I forgot what team he went to.
I saw
Jose
it.
Ramirez, third
Jose-
baseman of the Guardians.
Yes.
I don't know how true it is, but I did see it.
It was to the Mets. That's what the post was.
Oh, but there's no way he went to the.
I don't think that's real, bro.
Yeah, I don't
Huh?
think he went to the.
Double
Mets,
check
bro.
that.
Yo, what?
I saw it. I literally saw
yeah,
a trade.
I saw the picture.
Did
It
you
was-
read the account?
Yeah,
Nah,
yo,
'cause
these
I saw the
accounts are
picture.
gross.
I saw the picture and I literally closed my phone. I said, "Oh no, GG's."
See, because people like to troll, you got to read the Instagram account. It was a trolling Instagram account. Because I almost did the same. I read it
I was like,
and I
yeah,
said, "Wait a minute,
no way.
wait a minute." Like the Mets still got cap space and shit for this.
yeah, bro. 'cause-
And then I looked up and read the name of the account. I said, "Oh, okay, I see what's going on." So I let it rock. And the only other reason why I also thought that it wasn't real my Instagram, right? Along with being full of, because we live in this area, along with being full of Yankee fans, I have a bunch of Mets fans because I don't know what it is, but all of a sudden, once I moved back to Jersey, it's like everybody decided to be a Mets fan. Like, oh yeah, I'm a Mets fan. When were you a Mets fan? I never knew you were a Mets fan.
Well, Juan Soto song.
No, it was a little bit before that.
I was
still.
gonna say like a good 2 years.
It was still before that. But yeah, like I just feel like all of a sudden in this area, Mets fans emerged out of nowhere. Now, that might have been that before we moved to PA, I was just strictly on the Yankees. Anything non-Yankee, I really didn't care for. So if you were a non-Yankee fan, you just didn't exist. But all of a sudden, now everybody's a Met fan. But when I didn't see none of those Met fans were like also posting, I'm like, all right, then I know for sure this ain't legit.
Nah. I mean, the Mets did get a good closer.
No, they got a few because a week before they went and got Gregory Soto, which is a good, nice little setup pitcher.
Yeah.
They went and got Hesley, however you pronounce his last name. I think he's good. Listen, the Yankees pickups, I'm not mad. I think it's solid because we need bullpen help. Where I'm mad is I think there's other glaring issues that we just didn't address. You know, they say that the Ahmed Rosario and McMahon, we kind of needed a third baseman, and he is playing pretty well for us. But what I'm mad about is if you guys were planning to sign all these pitchers, and you know Lewis Hill's coming back, and you know this, what was the other pitcher that's coming back? That tells me that you know that you're probably going to release Stroman. Why did we not use Stroman as trade bait?
We've been trying to trade him for
But throw him in there
now.
for whatever. Yo, maybe that could have been I'm not saying it could or could not, but maybe that could have been a difference if we tried to go get Suarez.
Right.
Oh, you guys need a pitcher? All right, we'll give you Stroman.
Yeah.
Who else we were trying to? And that's why I no longer believe the rumor Yankees is speaking because none of those rumors ever come true.
Yeah.
Ever. I don't think I've seen a rumor come true when it comes to like talking to big people.
O'Neal Cruz.
Yeah. I seen the O'Neal Cruz. I seen the Eugenio Suarez. Even though I know that was in and out, but whatever. The Paul Skeens. The what's the kid that Pittsburgh also traded away? Hayes.
Yeah.
Cabrine Hayes. That would have been beautiful for us. Rumored for all these guys, we ain't get none of.
Nope.
But then we go trade Peraza and Pereira, and Stroman gets released.
Still got to pay him $18 million.
The last $18 million that we have too.
$18 million.
I think with the Yankees, that's the only thing I'm mad. It's like we didn't really try to get a big fish because we need a big fish.
Yeah.
I don't care what Cashman says. Like, oh, we definitely got better, and that could be true. Yes, you probably did get better than the day before, but we're not last year's team. Last year's team against this would cook.
Yeah.
Would destroy us.
Like if I
along with pitching hitting though. I mean, we had Cole.
Yeah.
You know, along with pitching doing what it was doing, we had Soto in front of Judge. Judge, you know, was healthy and was having a big year. He's having a big year this year, but now he's on the IL, so there's situations there, right? Stan doing what he did last year, even though he's doing it again. But that team, even though they did, is not making the amount of errors and mistakes this team is doing. And maybe a trade doesn't solve that, but it could. I mean, the McMahon pickup is solving our third base debacle.
Yeah.
Maybe not hitting wise, but fielding wise. I already seen that dude make 4 tremendous plays that I didn't see Cabrera, Peraza, Pereira, Jazz, no one. IKF when he was there. None of these guys did that. LeMahieu.
Yeah, no,
So when
Who we got at left field?
no one.
No.
Who we got in center field? No one. Who we got in right field? No one.
Nah, bro.
Who we got at second? No one. Who we got at short? No one, bro. Even though we got McMahon, bro, nobody. We got first, nobody.
So when are we gonna take out Volpe then?
Bro, our whole roster is a bunch of nobody.
What was the point of picking up Jose then?
Jose who?
Caballero.
Well, I think the Caballero pickup was 2 things. I think one was the Judge injury.
Yeah.
So we got that body to fill that role. Even if we do keep him after Judge, it's there. and then on top of that, speed on the bases.
Yeah, he's.
I just think it's that and that's it.
But doesn't he play shortstop too?
They're not putting him at shortstop.
Nah, bro.
I don't care how many errors this kid makes. What Boone has said recently in the last 2 weeks, that kid's not leaving shortstop until Boone gets fed up.
Yeah.
And let's be honest,
He's not going.
being a player coach the way he is, it's not happening.
Yeah, he defends them way too much. He defends.
Bro, he literally goes on Talking Yanks and literally tells
Yeah,
them
bro.
like, "Yo, I'm
He's
not
good.
taking Volpe out."
Yo, and I appreciate the guys on John Boy or you Talking Yanks. I appreciate them because they're gonna ask the question.
Yeah, they
Yo,
ask
don't sugarcoat around. We know we're
watching.
we're watching. We know baseball. You're on this platform because you know that we know baseball.
Yeah.
Stop tiptoeing around the question.
Yeah.
But no, he wants to get up there, which is cool. Listen, because I know I flip flop. There's sometimes I do want the manager, defend the players. But but I don't want you to be blind either. Understand, this kid. I don't care how many home runs he has in the last 10 games. He has the same amount of errors, and the errors hurt. It's not like it's an error and we got over it. No, it ended up being 2, 3 grand slams.
Nah, that one flip play on second base that he did, bro.
To Jazz, he had nowhere.
Yo, nah, man. You know you have so much errors, and you're gonna do that flashy shit.
Yeah.
Yo, the thing, I had this conversation with someone at work. What's happening is, and DJ said this last night or 2 nights ago, whatever the first game was in the NASCAR Speedway thing. It's literally shit that we're doing out there. The errors and mistakes that we're doing, it's not like we are $30 million a year Major League Baseball player moves. Yo, you get this, you field this ball, all right, basically on the second base side, right? There's a potential for a double play, but you already passed, because of how you fielded it, you already passed second base, you looked at it, and then you hesitated. My boy grabbed the ball, said, all right, now I'll throw it. Mistake number 1 right there. Was a hesitation. 2, because you hesitated, you should probably know, all right, this might be a little bit difficult. This might result in an error. I'm in a nice little hot streak with errors. My momentum is still going to first. Let me just get at least the out on first base. Yeah. Guess what ends up happening? We get none.
Yeah.
And it's the mental mistakes like that. Jazz getting caught in the bases. Wells thinking it's 3 outs.
Terrible.
Yo, that play.
I don't understand the Little League baby mistakes that $30 million or whatever they're getting paid, Major League Baseball players are doing. That doesn't compute for me. The Rockies don't make mental. They just, no offense to the Rockies, and I'm sorry, whoever's a Colorado fan, they just suck, and they still don't make the mental mistakes. We can't even beat Miami.
Out of all teams.
It comes down to coaching, bro. There's no discipline. They don't get any. Wells, bro, got to sit on the bench for that. Like, I think he got to sit on the bench.
They all do.
Not knowing that. Like, you have to be going ahead and point you out. How you not know the outs? And you're the catcher. You're the catcher of the team. How you know how many outs? Sit your ass on the bench. Figure it out. If you're gonna defend them, you got to be able to criticize them and put them on the bench. Do you know what you just did right now? All right, sit for 2 games.
Yeah.
So that they know, I better know how many outs they are. Same thing goes with Jazz. I don't care how well he's playing. Bro, what are you doing, bro? A pop-up? Bro.
And learn from the mistakes. Dudes have 4 errors a game and still start the next game. If in any league I played, it could have been pee-wee ball. If I had 1 error, hey Ray, listen, tomorrow,
Yo, you want to?
I'm gonna have Nicholas start shortstop.
Yeah.
You want to hear the crazy part? Me and Ray were watching that game, and I kid you not, before Austin Wells did that stupid shit, we were literally surprised because Trent Grisham did a bunt.
A bunt, yeah.
And we were like, oh shit, someone's actually realizing what we needed to do.
Great job.
Not even a bunt. That was the most beautiful bunt I've seen.
Bro, he did a push bunt to Apple, bro.
They were both safe. Oh no, Grisham got out.
No, Grisham got out.
Did get out, but still.
Well,
It was one of the most beautiful bunts I've seen as a Yankee, because I'm not going to speak for any other the 29 teams or however many teams they are. One of the most beautiful bunts as a Yankee in what? 16 years?
Double play on that. On a bunt.
Yeah, because remember I was watching the.
Yeah, but that was 09, right?
Yeah.
No, but I'm also thinking I think there was a few times with the years that Didi was there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And what's homeboy?
He's good for that.
Brett Gardner.
Yeah.
But this is also my issue. To supplement the point that you're having, you also need to understand how things look as a manager. I'm gonna say this again. 2016, Didi was a good glove. He was a good 280 batting hitter. All right? You ship him out.
Yeah.
Last year, Glaber, and even though he had a few years, but last year he had 3 bad games in Toronto. What do? You bench him.
Yeah.
And he came.
What are these guys? Non-whites, right? But we have Volpe, and I hate that I have to say this, but you got to know the perception of things. We have Volpe literally having an error almost every game for 2 weeks.
Literally.
We have Wells doing, I don't know what the
Yeah.
not just Wells, multiple base running mistakes. And those guys get awarded. Nah, bro, don't worry about it. We got
Good.
you.
Keep your head up.
Tomorrow you're gonna be penciled in. Let's just work off this. Right? Cool. He don't do those. Jazz yesterday gets caught in the little rundown thing. What did he do to Jazz? Did you guys see it?
He pulled him in the dugout. He pulled him
You
in the
gotta
dugout.
understand what you're doing and what you're not doing and the perception of it. Even if it's not, I'm not trying to use the R word. Even if you're not that, you gotta understand what it looks like to the outside looking in.
Yeah. Why are you not pulling Welsh? And he's your catcher. He's the one that dictates the game. And you're not going to pull him to talk to him?
Come on, bro.
No, I'm with you. I'm 1,000% with you. It does not look good. And it's gone around that that's what it looks like. Or that's the perception of the Yankees. It's got to be done both ways.
We started with the trade deadline and then went into the basically went into the Yankees.
You know
but I guess to say my point, one team that really did surprise me in the deadline was it surprised me, but then I'm also like, all right, now you gotta do something with it. Is San Diego? They went and got Mason Miller.
Yeah.
They what sucks is this is what I think. What sucks is they traded away like their 2, their 4, and their 6 top prospects. Yes, you're getting phenomenal pieces, but now you got to go to perform. If there's no World Series bout for them, failure.
Yeah.
Straight failure. I'm not gonna say they have to win it
But they got to get there.
but you got to at least get there. Or be 7 games in the NLCS for me to be like, all right, what you did was valid. Now you just got to build off this for next year. If you don't even make it to any of those 2 series, brother.
I hope so. I mean, I feel like they made that push for that because obviously with the team constructed, you would have thought the past 4 years they would be there. So now they went ahead and, all right, we're going to swing again, especially with the Dodgers being what they are.
Right.
You think they're solidified for them? Not really. Look, Ohtani got a cramp, got to get pulled. Like, there's question marks, even with how stellar their team is. They're probably thinking, like, oh, we might have a chance this year, which is why I'm going to be honest. I like the move. But to your point, you better make sure that you don't miss and you make it to the NLCS or you make it to the World Series.
At the very least. All right, we tackled 2-1. Did you guys see what Bryce did against the commissioner?
Yeah.
No? For the listeners and viewers and Jefferson that don't know, so it looks like the commissioner of baseball, Manfred, or I forgot how do you pronounce his name. He showed up to the Philadelphia Phillies game, and he was in the dugout, and I guess was having a conversation, or clubhouse, excuse me, and was having a conversation, and he was pretty much hinting at the idea of a salary cap. And because of this hint, Bryce Harper then steps in and says, hey, don't talk none of that nonsense in here. If you're going to do that, and I quote, get the fuck out of our clubhouse. End quote. Now, as Nefty, yes.
Yo,
As Nefty, yes. I don't care who you is. I don't care what's your title, what's your salary. I mean, I'm probably, as Bryce Harper's probably getting paid more than him anyways. I don't care. I'm going to let you know straight up how I feel about the conversation you're having. Straight up, because there's probably, well, we know the reason why. I mean, we're not going to go in depth, but they're probably paying too much, or the owners feel like, yo, this is going to get out of hand. We don't want to continue paying you guys $750, $800 million. You know, that's probably what it's getting. Like, the owners are seeing that that the contracts are going to go up, and I don't think the owners want to pay that. So now it's the job of the commissioner to do what he does and have these unwarranted conversations, and also hinting at the fact that there's a potential lockout in a few years. So no, I'm cool with it. Bright, no, get out of here with that. Because the issues is not the players, what they're asking. The issues is you stupid ass stat motherfuckers, you AAV dumbasses, oh yeah, no, his AAV warrants the 80 million.
Yo, plus minus.
Who was that? Who was that dumbass that was in the chat in the comments about Judge's AAV or some judges?
Oh yeah, we were talking about Judge not performing in the playoffs, and we ended up being right again. So I don't know if that guy remembered or if he cares, but we were Eli still ended up being right.
That 197.
Yeah, so I don't know. You guys that's the thing. I'm gonna allow people to talk. You want to talk about stats, you want to talk about the AAVs, but none of that at least for me, none of that matters.
Nah.
I know it's the first year, and I heard someone had this conversation. Yo, listen, if we get one bad year out of Soto, that's fine, as long as but has Soto been worth the 70 whatever million this year?
His numbers. Similar. They're not as popping out as they were last year, but they're similar.
Yeah, okay, but I think see, now I'm about to be a hypocrite because I guess this is where advanced stats come in. I think there's a difference in numbers in what they did or the value of it. Like, whatever his stats are this year is not helping the Mets. And if they're similar to the stats the stats last year helped the Yankees get to where they get to.
Yeah.
We can have the same conversation with Ohtani. Now, Ohtani did deliver first year, World Series.
Yeah.
But now Ohtani this year is like,
They're trying
and the numbers are still big.
Yeah. And they're just, you know what it is? It's glaring because we see him as a two-way player in the sense you pitch and you go ahead, you're a unicorn, and he's having issues pitching. Obviously, the cramping, you want to pitch through it, which I thought was dumb. You already know you got 2 UCL surgeries. Bro, just pull yourself. And I think that's the issue. Because hitting, bro, he's still phenomenal. When it comes to Soto, all you do is bat, bro. So you have to continue to, what you did last year needs to be the same or better, especially with the Mets calling everyone like they're the Mets. So you got to go out there. The energy, we talk about the energy, we talk about what we see with the eyes, where's the Soto shuffle, like stuff like that. You could say that it's day and night Yankees when he's with the Mets. You could say his body language says it. So I could see why people are like, yo, it looks like it's not the same. I could see that. But again, like he said, yo, you guys are right now second. They dropped a little bit.
Out.
So what is Soto going to do with his bat going forward? Because 750, brother, you got to bring a lot more than that to the table. And I think that's to your point. It's got to impact. Like, you can't have 35 points and you're losing. Yeah, that's what I think you're saying. Like, you got to impact the game. Your 35 has to. You got to feel it.
Yeah, because
and
they paid you because of that. They paid you because they think that you could be that. Because right now, a variable that maybe Mets fans or just baseball fans or savants would tell me is, you can't put it all on Soto because what's the two guys? Alonso and Lindor have been the 2 worst batters since the All-Star break. That's true. Yeah. That's a very good point, and that plays a role in their, I guess, slump right now as the whole team. But what I'm saying is, in situations like this is why they paid Soto.
Yeah.
Our other 2 main guys are all right. Then now I gotta like perform or outperform.
Yeah.
And I think another thing that is going to be apparent to people in how. Not just us, because I have heard other people also say the whole, he doesn't warrant that. There's a projection of what school ball is supposed to getting paid.
My thing with that is...
What game?
Yankees game.
My thing with that is, Ray, is...
Take it off.
That because of his contract, it now ruined how contracts are going to go forward because of how
we're talking about
substantial. Yeah.
Where are you going? Okay, so right now.
Because we kind of knew, like, all right, you at the moment you were a dual threat in Shohei, where you pitch phenomenal and you hit phenomenal. We got to pay you basically 2 for 1. Granted, cool, but now you give Soto $750 to be a phenomenal hitter. I'm not gonna disrespect him and say he's an average fielder, and you pay him that. Like, now players that have your AAV and have your batting average and home runs, like, now they're put into that category where you're warrant $750 million. So I think he and his agent kind of like ruined that for baseball, because like, oh well, my numbers look like Soto's, so now I should be in that realm. And these younger guys that are younger than Soto are like, all right, well, what's up? I want that 10-year 730. Like, they want that same check. So I think he kind of broke baseball right now.
Yes. But to add on what you're saying, and I think this is exactly why Harper needed to do what he did. Because the other half of Soto and Scott Boras overpricing themselves, if that's what you want to say, is also the owners thinking like, yeah, we'll give it to you. At some point, the owner's got to be like, all right, if you think you're worth $75 million, same thing I said a couple weeks ago in the NBA. If the owners of Phoenix think Devin Booker is worth $70 million a year, then the issue is not the agent or the player. Yeah. The owners need to look at it themselves. I'll take it a step further. Schoolball's numbers is around 4 something. Schoolball, we can argue, is if not 1, 2. And if not 1 or 2, 3, he's not less than any of those, right? There's a first baseman in Toronto that got 500, and that's where I think the reason why it's good that Bryce did that. Hey, if you guys are mad about what we're doing, you're a part of it too, because you could have just said no. Yeah. We're not giving you 700 and whatever they gave Soto. Yeah. I don't think you're worth that. You're a phenomenal player. We'll give you 560. Exactly what I said at the beginning of last season or this season.
Yeah. Because when you really think about it, you got players like Judge that they kind of got asked out, and you got players like Bobby, who got asked out, because if you were to be like, oh, what is Judge getting paid? Oh, all right, he's got to be getting paid 4 or 5. No, he's getting paid like $330, right?
Yeah,
$360. To that, that's a freaking steal. If you were to hear, oh, how much he's getting paid, $360 million, you would be like, he got underpaid. You would have thought he would have got underpaid. And the way players are now going to get...
Like now? You're saying now? Or?
Yes, because you got, what's his name? Vlad, brother.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm going to be honest, the Judge clears him. Clears. It's not even everybody. Close. So...
We don't even have to go to Vlad. Judge clears Ohtani and he's getting tremendously... Ohtani's just doing, like you said, Ohtani's just doing that because it's 2 players in 1. But we take out the 1, which is basically happening. He's basically not the pitcher.
Yeah, he's going in there for 1 inning. You're going in there for 1 inning. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like right now, I get it. Get your bag. Because like it's a give and take. We're not Soto. We're not paying you that, bro. Like, there was multiple sources saying they were going to give him the bag. I think that's multiple teams.
And I think we said that. I think the gross part is when they said, 8 teams are looking at 700 plus. There's 8 of you guys that think that's okay?
And they're looking at...
Oh, no, but he's 26 years old and his AAV and blah, and...
Bro, how many players we've seen that had 10-year contracts go ahead and make it to their 10th year and, like, still perform? Like, look at A-Rod, bro. He was great. The first 6-7 years, great. What happened the last 3, bro? The last 3, bro, he fell out.
And it wasn't even full 10 because he missed like 2.5 because of the suspension.
Yeah, and the hip injury. Like, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I get it. Projections, and I get it. But you also got to think about health, and you also got to think 40 years old, you're going to be paying this dude $75 million at 40? I just think it's gross. To protect you And what you're bringing in, yo, short term deal, bro. You get 6. Let me get your good 6 years. Your
and that's
best
what I'm
6
saying.
years.
Like,
And then go ahead, bro. Because at the end, what he's got. When does he have his is the 3rd year? He gets an option. 5th. Walk. I understand why you did that because the rest he's not.
no, but there's a stipulation to that. He can't walk if the team doesn't offer more than what the Mets would give him. That's the issue. So if he, after the 5 years, if he wants to walk, let's say he wants to go back to the Yankees, right? And he's getting, what was he getting paid? 75 or 70, whatever? Okay, so now for him to be eligible to walk, the Yankees have to now offer 76. They got to offer more than what the Mets can offer the next 10 years, or the Mets offering the next 10 years.
That's insane.
That's the issue with all
That's
that.
insane, bro. I don't see that happening.
Just stop talking so I can hear it.
Okay.
I think it's just you have to put blame on both parties.
Yes, and I think that's why I'm a little fired up because everybody then went after Bryce. I'm hearing, once again, this guy wants to be on the top TV. I'm hearing Stephen A. Smith talking about that Bryce Harper should be ashamed of. Yo, Stephen, you're the first person to argue when Pat McAfee got the bag more than what you got, and then that's why you had to go and get the $100 million whatever he got. I forgot what he got a couple months ago.
100 mil.
Was it 100 mil?
100 mil.
Because you were over there being a crybaby that Pat McAfee got more.
So you get your 100 mil, and then you want to be playing solitary during the NBA Finals, like,
And then tell me what Bryce Harper's doing is invalid?
bro, you sit and you talk the game, and your analysis ain't even that. You want to have conversations with LeBron and be a crybaby because he called you out, and you're not gonna talk ball. Then you want 100 mil.
Come on now.
But guess what? Who's giving out good content? Pat McAfee. Because what? He talked. He really break it down. So yes, you want to complain about other, bro? Check yourself, bro.
no.
Check yourself.
Real quick before we move on. Now, I don't know. This is not confirmed. I don't know how real it is. I don't know if it's fake or whatever the case may be. Did you guys see that? You know, ESPN is buying out like NFL Red Zone or whatever the heck.
Yeah.
I saw a post. I'm not going to ask if you guys seen because, again, I don't know if it's real or not. I saw a post that the 2 guys that are going to be the main anchors or the headliners are Stephen A. Smith and Pat McAfee.
What you just bitching about it?
I love Pat McAfee, so I love.
I think Pat is right. Pat is okay. That's a football guy.
Yes.
You know, Lee. No, all right, I know we're cracking on him. Stephen A. is Stephen A. But yo, dog, what do you know about baseball? What do you know about football? We're gonna give you basketball because you play in college or whatever the heck people
I'm
say.
not even giving him basketball, bro.
And you even admitted that you sat. What you said the one that you sat in front of 3 NBA players and said, well, you guys have more knowledge than me, so I'm gonna sit this one out. Or whatever the heck he said that
bro.
in the Fanatics Fest or whatever.
We're
gonna throw you on NFL Red Zone.
I just don't see it.
Yeah. Cooked.
Yeah, cooked.
Cooked. Everything is just cooked.
Just
Oh, baseball's cooked.
yeah, bro.
Still making more than WNBA. Anyways, speaking of cooked, do you guys like being asked? Do you guys want girls to ask you certain questions like, did you eat? You know, if they want to help you with something, like you want me to wash your clothes.
I like it when they ask me if I ate, but when it comes down, like, do you want me to wash your clothes? Like, nah, I got it. Because that's like my free time to get away. Like my free time to recollect my thoughts and do
When you
that.
wash clothes?
Yeah, like because when it's washing or drying, like you just sit down and just like relax. You go on your phone, you scroll through TikTok and all that, and like you just thinking that out. I mean, I don't like when anybody does anything for me. So
I feel you. I think
Same.
I rather
I think I'm the only one that's the opposite. I'm like,
yeah, I rather do it myself. Like I don't like when someone buys stuff for me. I don't like
I
when
hate that.
I set that precedent from the beginning.
yeah, I hate that. I hate that.
I hate.
I mean, I hate when I do it. I be like, hey, yo.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing when someone pays for me, bro. I hate that. Like, no, I don't want you to pay for me.
Oh, suck it up, Buttercup.
Nah, I'll fight you.
I'm just saying, bro.
I'll cook you on the court.
Okay, but because I don't like this, right? I don't like. Do you guys ever just think about? See, I don't want to put you in a bad light, but I feel like you probably don't, because to you it's like, well, yeah, I'm just gonna answer the question or whatever.
Yeah.
To me, it's like, one, why are you asking? And two, if you're asking and I say no, are you gonna do something about it? Like, I just feel like there shouldn't. I'm gonna admit that I'm probably wrong in the way I'm thinking. But you're asking me a question. You probably care. Hey, did you eat today? I just want to know if you're good, if your energy is right, if you ate. That's not a bad thing. That's okay. You want to check up on me? That's great. But now I say no. What is it that you're gonna do? You're gonna order me food? You're gonna make food and bring it to my job or wherever I'm at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we gonna do? Because I don't want to hear like, oh, babe, why don't you eat? You should take some time out and go eat. Okay, so let me figure that out. Like, you probably didn't know. Maybe I was trying to figure it out, and now you just asked me this illicit question.
I've gotten both. I've gotten like, hey, did you eat? And then, they'll go ahead and be like, all right, well, I'm about to Uber you something. Or I'm about to order you
Cool
something.
with that.
Like, I've gotten that.
I've gotten that from boys. Yo, Keem one time from Dallas
Yo, fact.
ordered us pizza.
No,
That's
family,
crazy.
listen to this, all right? I was still living in Florida, and Keem's like, yo, you hungry? I'm like, yeah, but don't worry about it. Like, I got something in the kitchen. He's like, nah, I got you. What you in the mood for? I'm like, yo, Chipotle sounds good as fuck. But don't worry about it. Yo, this nigga ordered me Chipotle, bro.
To that cribbo.
Yo, that shit got delivered. He's like, yo, it got delivered. Go outside and grab it. I'm like, I go out my door and I'm like, yo, this nigga's playing.
From
Yeah.
Dallas.
From
That's
Dallas,
wicked,
bro.
that's wicked.
He's like, he looked at the thing. He's like, yo, the driver put it on top of your car.
If I'm
bro, I
work-
look on top of my car. The Chipotle is there, nigga.
If I'm working in Teterboro, Shawty and Carney ain't bringing me
Well, you gotta get a shorty to do that for you, bro.
That's absolutely right. Hey, it's the same thing that I say with the owners. It goes both ways. I accepted the Shawty. You're absolutely right. But just don't ask me the question if you're not going to do
Saying,
that.
if they gon' if
Or
offer is gonna be there,
Or be consistent.
My thing is,
Listen, my bad. Men are super easy, bro.
yeah.
I know we're hard headed and men make it like difficult sometimes, but we just want to be heard.
Yeah.
We want to make sure and I know females do too, but I'm just saying the reason why a lot of men don't share, don't talk, or don't d is because the moment that we do, it's like, nah, shut down. You know? So if you really want to care, and I think in your situation with Otani, it does look like it's that way. So you're out of this equation, right? But if you're gonna ask me, did you eat today, babe? Hey, I haven't spoken to you in a couple days. I know we've just been speaking nonsense. I just want to check up on you. How's your mental? Is everything cool? Are you yellow?
Are you yeah?
Are you
that's
yellow?
big.
Is there anything I can do to make you green?
Yeah.
Right? That'd be cool. I'm not saying it has to happen every day. Maybe every 3 days, every 4 days. But don't ask me, did you eat today, Tuesday, August 2nd? And I won't get that asked again until December 13, 2027.
Fair. I think consistency
Yeah,
is big. I think also learning, like, I don't know. For me, I'm big on like, yo, sometimes like just don't talk to me. I'm so bad.
Do you commute? Well, you do.
Yes and no. I'm gonna be. It's when I'm in like when I wake up mad at the world. That's probably my most difficult time to like communicate that, because I'm fighting even within myself. Like, yo, why the hell you mad, bro? And then when someone or Otani's like, yo, why you mad? I'm like, yo, I don't even know why I'm mad. Like, I just need like a 10-minute like window to kind of just like see where the hell I'm at. Like, why the hell
Let me just
let me
assess the situation.
this, and I'll get over it.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I know I'm gonna get over it. Like, I just need, give me a half hour, give me an hour to kind of see like where I'm at, and it'll blow over, because I know it has nothing to do with us. It has nothing to do with everything else. It's just, I got time. So like, just give me an hour, and then I'll be the Eli that everybody knows.
Yeah.
So I think that's hard. Like, knowing when to like give space.
I just think it's funny sometimes. And right now, because of who I maybe. I just love when I get asked now by a certain someone, and I'm like, yo, shawty, you live 50 minutes away. You gon' I appreciate the question. Thank you for your concern if I ate or not, but I didn't. It's been a busy day at work. So now you just asked me a question that's not going to do anything for me.
Right.
Yeah, I can see that because they're coming from the point that like,
But
I want to make
Listen,
sure you good.
I want everybody listening, watching, everybody here. I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong. I'm just saying I'm just explaining or expressing how Ray thinks. Okay?
Okay, that's fair.
That's cool?
Yeah.
All right. Eli, you got your boy. Or is there a trade clause? A no trade clause?
No,
Options?
I don't know. I know he's got
It's for 3 years, right? 3 years, 165 million. Am I right on that?
Yeah, bro. It's the bag. No, I think it's 150. I don't forget what the frick it is. Can you
Regardless
look
of what
that
it
up?
is, it's a good contract.
I think
They
it's
didn't
great.
give him 260 million.
Yeah. But I'm gonna be honest.
Does he
When-
deserve it? Oh well, no, they
when-
can't do it because of time, right?
Yeah, but when I think it's his second year where he gets to have that player option, brother. 5 year, 417.
One.
5 years,
So they
417.
couldn't. That's what I'm talking about. So they can't just give him like 310 and then the other like 116 give it to the
Nah.
WNBA.
Can you? What's his contract?
165 with
Great
including a player option in the final year.
How many years?
3.
3.
So I
said
think
that. I
I think
said
it's a. Oh, okay, my bad. It's a steal. I think it's a steal. I think it's great. What the Lakers are going to do going forward
He's
is
go get Joker because he's out there having too much fun with his horses.
That is-
and I need him on an NBA court.
he might flirt with retirement, bro. He's done.
I heard who said that? DeMarcus Cousins.
Bro. He said, yo, before he got his big extension, yo, I think I might retire. Which, bro, I've seen people on TikTok break down when he won the finals and how he was emotional when his horse won. And I'm
saw
like,
that.
brother. Brother.
I saw that.
And I get it, bro. It's a job. I mean, bro, it's crazy that my boy don't love the game like that and kills.
You want to know something?
That is gross.
As much as I love him, and I think it's okay. Like, actually, no. Let me not cap for him. It's not okay. Because I fight about this about every other player, so I'm gonna have to keep it consistent. I don't really like that. He might not care for the game.
I don't think he doesn't care. I think he does because when he plays, you can tell he gets frustrated sometimes with
Okay,
Denver.
yeah, uh-huh.
Like when you're frustrated, you gotta care. So I have seen it. And when he plays for Serbia, he's more vocal, honestly, with his country than when he is with Denver. But
Which I don't think is wrong either.
yeah, fair. So you see that he's competitive. He does love to play.
Yeah.
But my boy,
You gotta show some love to Denver, man.
yo, he love his horse, bro. Like everybody got that niche
Yeah,
where yo,
horses.
you have it, you know. Like, you love the game, or you love a little something more, and I'm okay with it because at the end of the day, my boy still performs, even though it's nonchalant, slow.
Okay.
The boy do it. The IQ level of the game, the way he moves, the way he dominates the game.
All right. I mean,
The numbers don't lie.
that's fair. No, I'm with you because I say the same thing with Manny. When Manny Ramirez used to play, yo, he was try to pitch him, and that guy, I'm gonna say it looked, because Manny never really gave us the type of confirmation that we're getting from Joker. It looked like he didn't care as much, but he was still out there hitting 40 home runs a year, 125 RBIs a year. So there's always the question, especially from Dominicans, because Dominicans assume or they think, no, he didn't care. So Dominicans always say, imagine if Manny Ramirez cared.
So I'm with you. I hate it because the boy killed.
No.
Like when the boy swung and threw his hands up, I'm like, bruh,
Yikes.
put them hands down, bruh.
Stop it. You're killing us.
I hate you, but you're good. So I think
But you're doing the damn thing.
Ramirez was it was almost like Cano. Like my boy, you're too nice.
Two Dominicans.
It's like you're so nice that it just breeds like you're not even trying.
But I'm with
I think
you.
that's what it is.
I'm with you because yes, you're so nice. So it's whatever the numbers are. Because then we get dudes like Glaber or like Julio Rodriguez who think they're like super duper nice, and you still need to learn a few things.
Yeah, like I know there was the Cano and Pedroia, that during that time, and there was that conversation, Cano or Pedroia. When you looked at Cano, it was just so effortlessly. Where Pedroia's, 5'9", and my boy's, he's moving. You can see the energy, like him getting to a spot, him like him even batting because he was so. I want to call him tiny because that's a grown ass man, but obviously undersized. And his swing was very aggressive. Like he killed. But when you look at the two and you look at the tape, you're like, there's a difference.
Yeah.
You can see it. So for me, it's bringing it back. I just think it's because it's so effortlessly and because like people be trying like out there on the court and it's like I can't guard him.
Mm-hmm.
And how can I guard him? You got to throw like 2-3 bigs at him to try to dictate how he's gonna defend him and score against him. Like there's still nobody that can guard this man. And to say he's like gonna flirt with retirement, like it's crazy to me.
It's crazy, yeah.
So, but again, with Luka, I think the extension is great. I think, all right, fine, you want to pivot because LeBron is just, I don't know what type of era he's in right now. Like at this point, LeBron, like, get your farewell tour, like get your respect, get your dues. All right, bro, this is it. Like they're already saying it's Luka's team. Make it Luka's team. Hey, Joker, if you want to go to LA, bro, by all means, brother, by all means, go play with him.
Please.
I will.
That shit would be toxic, man.
Bro, it would be unfair.
That shit would
When
be
Luka's
toxic.
up championships, yes, go ahead. I'm with it. If you definitely wants to leave Denver, go. Yes. And God forbid Luka and Joker play and they both get multiple championships, we might have the greatest center of all time.
Juju, don't touch.
You want your toys? Yeah, grab your toys. It's okay. While Juju is grabbing his toys, the NFL season, in some way, shape, or form, has started. We've had a few games. We had games last night. I think the Browns played or whatever it was. I forgot what were the teams that played. Thursday we had Detroit and the Chargers. That's what we're showing right now. How do we feel? Are we excited?
Bro, I'm excited.
Yo, it makes me mad because I'm such a heavy baseball guy. How I can feel the shift in energy when everybody, because the NFL is literally here. And I'm like, damn, people really don't give a shit about anything else.
Bro, United States, bro, it's football, bro. It's freaking football. And I love it. Like, I love basketball. I love baseball. I freaking love baseball. But I don't know what it is about football that I'm there. I'm watching multiple games. Like, at this point, I don't even watch my Giants no more. I'm out here. Let's see the best teams. Let's see the players. I'm watching every game possible. Like
Thursday nights.
Yo, facts. I'm trying to watch. Obviously we pod, so I'm watching obviously all the games, but there's key games. Even the teams that like may not have nowhere to. I'm watching. I'm like, yo, from the Chargers, like McConkley, like I'm watching him, bro. He looks good. Like just players that you wouldn't even think of. Like I'm gonna keep track of how the Browns are moving with Shador. Like. I love it. What is Diggs going to do in New England? Like,
I can't wait for Demon Eli to come out on Thursdays.
Yeah,
I need the Patriots to get aggressive and give Diggs a nice little friend. There's somebody in Washington that's trying to get out of there.
And I can't believe that's even happening.
Well, apparently I'm also treating, because in recent years we've been, honestly, after we picked up Antonio Brown, in recent seasons we've been attached to a lot of big names and the deal hasn't gone through. Yeah. But now we're thrown into the McLaurin sweepstake as well as the Micah Parsons sweepstakes, because we have enough cap space for the both of them. But again, we'll see how that goes.
Watch the Giants, bro. We might make a splash for one of them too.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's there. Micah Parsons said it. It's there.
I don't know about Micah. I don't be surprised if the Giants get Terry.
Nah, we get Terry.
Do not be surprised.
And Malik Neighbors is.
And I know it's not real life, but if it does translate to real life, I don't know if you guys saw the ratings on Madden. Apparently, the homeboy Skedabro is like a cheat code.
Yo, facts.
Yo, Poppy, I've seen a couple clips.
Facts. He's funny as fuck, though.
He is funny.
Yo, you saw what he did to Jackson?
Yo, I love that he
He's
plays
hilarious,
for us.
bro.
I love that he plays for us. And he Baki, bro.
Yo,
is.
but he's been doing that since college. Like in college, he was
yeah.
going off.
Yeah, where he was Arizona State, right?
Yeah, like in Arizona State, like he was going off, and we were just like, "Yo, who is this guy?"
Yeah, and I'm with him, bro. He an energy, a big energy guy. He runs like with his name on his back of his shirt, like he's that guy. So I like that we gave him a shot. He looks in training camp. I know it's training camp, but he looks good. He looks sharp. I know he had a leg injury, so I hope he takes it easy. But
Well, we will come back because I'm gonna go to the store to get something.
what are you getting?
I'm getting something that I don't know.
Oh, you don't know what you're getting, but
You're just gonna get whatever you see.
Look at all those chickens.
I ain't mad at it.
All right.
I'm mad at
Speaking, thank you. Actually, I appreciate what you just did because speaking of getting what you see, ESPN has parted ways with Shannon Sharp. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, unlike ESPN and Shannon Sharp. ESPN and Shannon Sharp has parted ways. They dropped him, even though, and I know it looks the way it looks, but even though it was quote unquote settled and the young lady was paid off. Do we agree with this move with ESPN? Do you guys think it even matters?
They're laying off everybody, and we all know who's at the helm, and they don't like those such things at the helm. So I knew it was coming, especially the way Stephen A. was talking about it. It kind of looked like you're on your own,
Yeah.
and it's kind of higher ups. Like, yeah, even if it's settled, even if you didn't do it, it's kind of weird. You gotta go. So I was expecting this was gonna happen, but I'm hoping that he does keep his podcasting. I think Club Shay Shay is pretty dope with Ocho Cinco. I think that's a vibe. I love the nightcap. Like I love stuff like that. So I'm hoping that he doesn't lose his sponsorships and he's able to still do those things. Because bro, I love the Lakers in 5, bro. I want to hear that. I love how he goes ahead, and not only with LeBron, but across all sports with basketball and football. I like his analysis more than I like Stephen A's. So
I'm with you 100%. Now, he did lose a couple of his sponsorship already. Anybody that does watch Shannon Sharp, it doesn't have to be consistently, but in any way, shape, or form. On his shows, there's certain brands that are no longer in the picture. Yeah. Certain things that were hanging up on the wall or showing on screen or no longer showing on screen. Now, is that a given or is that solidified? Don't know. All I'm saying is the assumption or what the presentation looks like is that those brands have also exited the partnership. Okay. My thing is, wait, puppy. My thing is, we are in a new era. We are in a new media era. You are Shannon Sharp, and to the point of what Eli says, we look for you in certain things. During the NBA season, we are going to look for the Lakers of 5. We are going to be looking, even in the NFL season, because you are who you are, we want to hear certain things from you. Why not, with the platform that you already have, either build off that platform or create a sports center-like platform? Okay, another person that also is in some situation, I don't know the full details, Agent Zero is starting to do things like that, where it's like an everyday kind of sports center type of thing.
Yeah.
Why not maybe partner up with him? Or
debacle right now. So
yeah, I know they have. I mean, he has been released. I don't know what's the situation over there, but I'm saying they have the infrastructure to say, yo, screw Disney.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do this on our own. We got the following on our own. We got the knowledge and the IQ on our own.
Yeah.
The 520 podcast, they do it. They have their own podcast episodes, and then every morning, I think only during the NBA season, they have an I think they like start up early in the morning to talk about the games that happened last night. So the podcasts like us that are sports/entertainment podcasts, because there's some days that we don't talk about sports. Yes, we're going to talk about sports, but it's a weekly thing, maybe 2 times a week. And we're just talking by, knowledgeable perspectives. You guys played in the league. You guys have a little bit more stock in your words because you guys been there.
Yeah.
And you have the infrastructure. So why not try to do something in ESPN Sports Center like a broadcast?
Yeah.
You know, that's why people like, I don't know if you guys seen, people like Joe Budden is getting a lot of credit right now because he's been on the Times magazine talking about that he owns his podcast. You know, it's basically a broadcast. It's not a podcast. So that's kind of, I think Joe did that to give podcasts, to give players, to give people like Agent Zero, Shannon Sharp, the blueprint. Hey, you can do this too.
Yeah. I agree.
You know? So to talk about the topic at hand, yeah, I think it does stink because it was good. It was nice to have Shannon Sharp on TV. Even before when he was on Fox, it was good to watch him here and there. I do think it's warranted because you do need to understand the parties that you play with as well as how you conduct yourself with these parties. And I'm not trying to bash on Shannon Sharp, but we're also not going to act like he was squeaky clean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in the sense of what's next for Shannon, I think he has it in him to do something that SportsCenter like, or maybe what Pat McAfee did before ESPN came in and swooped him.
Yeah.
So
I think he could definitely bounce back.
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
he has what it takes to bounce back.
For sure.
He's going to. I mean, the rating that he gets with Ocho, like, he's going to bounce back.
Yeah. I think he just got to continue doing what he's doing in the sense of stay clean, stay sharp, and
That's what you did there.
go ahead and give us the content that we like. I think if he could do that, he'll definitely bounce back, and we'll see him progress, and we'll maybe see him in a different sponsorship, maybe with Agent Zero. But I think he definitely got what it takes. Cam versus Hurts.
Oh, okay, yeah. So last thing that we have here on the board. I'm pretty sure you guys are aware of Cam Newton's top 10 quarterback. By the way, have you guys seen? I've seen about 10 different lists. There was one list, I don't know what that guy is on, and this is what I'm talking about. I don't know why ESPN, I get what happened, but they want to let go of dudes at Shannon Sharp and keep, I don't know what this guy's name is, but his top 5 was horrendous.
Who's that?
Bro, I just don't remember the name. I have to look it up to tell you the name, but I can tell you who were in his top 5. And that's why I'm like, huh?
All right.
Josh Allen wasn't in his top 5. Lamar wasn't in his top 5. Burrow or Mahomes weren't in his top 5.
And he's on ESPN.
And he was on he was on First Take on ESPN.
Wow.
And it was him. Stop. It was him, Stephen A, and Ryan Clark, and I guess they were talking about rankings, and when they got to his ranking, I have to look at the picture. Ryan Clark and Stephen A look like, yo, bro, what are you saying right now? What are you really saying right now?
That's insane to me. But that's what I'm saying. Like, they dropped over the past 2 years, right? They have dropped people that I would have never dropped. And you're adding people that don't even know the game. And their analysis of the game is... And nobody wants to watch First Take anymore, bro.
You guys have
insane.
poor analysis. You guys are trying to reach for clout or for clickbaits. You're not moving with the time. Because you're releasing characters and faces that even the young group likes, and you're not even trying to get younger.
Yeah.
So like, what is the plan? What is the goal here? Because it doesn't look very straight for you guys.
Dan Aversky.
Oh,
Maybe, I don't know.
He has
I had a feeling it was him.
He has Josh Allen number 1, Aaron Rodgers number 2, Sam Darnold 3, Kyler Murray 4, and Geno Smith 5.
No, that's not
That's not him. Okay.
No, because in this guy's top 5, it was like Jaden Daniels, Baker Mayfield. What were the other guys? C.J. Stroud. There was 2 guys that I can't remember. Yeah. But it wasn't that, because I know for a fact Burrow and Allen and these guys weren't in that top 5.
Damn.
Yeah. But anyways, back to Cam and quote unquote Hurts, but it's more Cam and Gilly.
Yeah.
So Cam, about a week ago or whenever or however long ago, on this podcast, has Jalen Hurts outside of his top 10.
I would have cried.
Oh, I mean, it would have been foul anyway, so, well, maybe not. But, whatchamacallit? So, yeah, he has Jalen Hurts out of his top 10, and he was basically saying, yo, you know, we understand that you guys are Super Bowl champs, this, that, and the third, but I'm talking about skill-wise. I don't see you more skillful than, you know, these other players, right? Now, Jeff, do you have Cam Newton's, look up Cam Newton's top 10, because I don't all the way disagree with him, but if I remember his list, there are people in his, like, 7 to 8 that I'm like, Jalen Hurts is better. And it's not like it's substantially better, but I'm probably putting Jalen Hurts before these guys.
Okay, so he has Allen 1, Jackson 2, Mahomes 3, Burrow 4, Stafford 5, Jared 6, Jaden 7, CJ Stroud 8, 9 Herbert, and 10 Baker.
It's true.
I have 2 in a possible that I think Hurts is better. Actually, maybe 1 and 2 possibles. But I'm going to say 2 in a possible, because the one guy... Listen, I know Jaden did what Jaden did, but we've seen a rookie quarterback in Washington do something and then second, third, fourth season go downhill. Not saying this is the same for Jaden Daniels, but we've seen this before, and I don't really go off by just rookie seasons for any quarterback. Okay? Once again, with a rookie quarterback, perfect example, CJ Stroud had a beautiful rookie season. Now, a lot of injuries and stuff played out in the second season, but if this is a ranking of what they did last season, I'm going to say that Jalen Hurts is better than CJ Stroud. The possible, because there's games that this guy looks like Tom Brady, and then there's games that this guy looks like Baker Mayfield. I might switch, because I think he has Hurts at 11. I might switch, just put Hurts at 10 and Baker at 11. That's not a disrespect to Baker.
No. I could see what he's saying. The past 3 seasons, he's been damn near phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And with less, and he's had less.
Baker, right?
He's had
I
less.
could mess with his top 5. His top 5 is...
I mean, you could probably move 5th.
Yeah.
But that top 4 is untouchable.
Yeah, no,
I
of course,
agree.
Yeah,
The top 4 is untouchable.
I agree.
but from a possible 5 and up, or 6 and up, like that's something that we got to rearrange. I mean,
It's also your speculation.
I don't think CJ Stroud should be top 10.
I think he should be lower than where he's at, but I think he is skillful.
No, he's skillful. I get it. I'll give it to him. But I don't think he should be top 10 with the other QBs that are not on this list.
Like, for me, I think CJ Stroud, at the moment, if we're going based off the 2 years and base skill, you got to put him over Daniels, and you got to probably put Hurts over the both of them. But if we're just talking skill and skill,
Yeah.
and I think that's why he said what he said, because we can't take it out of context. Because we're going to keep it what it is. From what I've seen from him, I can see why he would put CJ Stroud over Hurts. If we're talking overall, yeah, no, Jalen Hurts is good. The team. He has a team. He's got the O-line. He's got the freaking running back. Like, he's going to obviously be catered and perform well to win. And everyone knows that quarterback, it's all about wins and losses and delivering a championship. So overall, you're going to be like, how the hell you put CJ Stroud over Jalen Hurts? It's not possible.
Right.
But I think what we got to take from it is he tried or made it clear we're just talking skill. Mm-hmm. What can you do with the football? And I think that's why he has him over him. But again, I think it's still very close. I think if you want to put Jalen Hurts over him, you can, and if you want to put CJ Stroud over him, I think you can.
You don't think Herbert will be possibly better than CJ and Jaden?
He is.
I think he has, with Harbaugh there, I think he has the upside to do that, especially what he did last year. But
I think that's the issue right there. I think the issue is those two QBs, Hurts and Herbert, and a QB that is not on this list. That I haven't heard anybody say anything about, or whatever, right? Because Herbert, if we're talking skill, Herbert's better than Jaden. Herbert's better than Stroud. Heck, Herbert, I'm not going to say is better. But if we just talk about skill, Goff might not have a walk in the park either. But they have he has Herbert 9 because of recent success or lack of with the team. Like Eli says, unfortunately for QBs, wins and losses is a big stat.
No.
Right? So that's if you pinpoint, or if I can pinpoint an issue, that's where the inconsistency is.
Yeah.
Because you have Herbert 9 and you say it's off skill, right? But Herbert's better than Stroud and Daniels. So what makes Daniels and Stroud better? Also, where's Jordan Love in this conversation?
Yo, fact.
Fair, very fair. Because I'm gonna be honest. CJ Stroud throws a good ball. Daniels throws a good ball. But yo, my boy throws a really good ball, and that goes to your guy.
Herbert.
Herbert throws a really good ball, bro. Like he's got an arm. But again, that's one skill. But obviously, moving around the pocket, Stroud has been last year. He had 3 seconds. He's got to get rid of the ball. Sure. So he's definitely got the maneuvering part. And obviously, with Daniels and the recency bias, the dude can not only move outside the pocket, but again has wiggle room to go down the field. Yeah. So I could see where that is probably an asset that Herbert doesn't have as a quarterback. He can run, but he doesn't run. He is very mobile, throws a really good ball.
Yeah.
So, again, it's like, what do you want from your quarterback? We also know that running quarterbacks...
It's like the thing now.
It's the thing, and the one that hasn't won was Jalen Hurts. Obviously, first black, or I guess Mahomes. But you know what I mean? And a running quarterback, because Hurts runs, and all the quarterbacks since have not been a running quarterback.
Yeah.
So that's finally, it's pushed out the way. Well, we have a running quarterback that has won. So
see, but now I'm taking this off Cam and his list. But that's where I have an issue with a lot of people's rankings, right? Because of what you just said. Again, if we're talking skill, what Cam is saying is right, what you're saying is right. I'm not going against anything what you're saying. Yeah. Now, if we're ranking QBs out of, skill, success, what the team needs, the performance, blah, 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 these rankings are not as accurate because if we check the last 12 Super Bowl winners, Jalen Hurts lost a Super Bowl and he ran for 3 TDs. He won a Super Bowl and he had to throw more TDs than he ran.
Yeah.
And I think that's where I come into play with some of the inconsistencies when you have Jaden and Stroud over Herbert. Jordan Love is nowhere in anybody's rankings. Yeah. And once again, because he's hurt, because blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I get it. I get all this. But if we're talking off straight skill, there's some inconsistency.
Yeah, it gets a little dicey because then it's a gray area because then we can kind of interchange the last 6, 7 to 12.
Right.
Because no disrespect to Love, he could throw too. He could throw, and we all see what he did against the Cowboys.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, I'm not gonna be that guy to be like, Cam, you're bugging out, but there is a gray area in your top 10.
It's just funny because then the beef between him and Gilly, Gilly's now Gilly wants to talk about, you're just doing this because you're jealous that he won a chip or did something that you couldn't do, blah, 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 blah. And I'm not saying that's true or not, but it's if people can just, and again, let me say this. I'm not trying to say that Gilly doesn't, but if people could just understand where Cam is coming from or what this list is, because I went to listen to the pod because I didn't want to just go off by the clip because we all know what just listening to the clip does. Cam made it very apparent, yo, brother, I'm talking about straight skill.
Yeah. And I think that's what people just misconstrue things because a clip will make it seem one thing.
If that's the case, then argue the fact that Patrick is above Hurts. Patrick didn't win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He lost to Hurts.
Yeah. I'm with you. And I get it. You love Philly and you're going to be like, your boy Jalen, what he's done, how do you not have him in the top 10? I get it. But
who won MVP this year?
Allen.
You're right.
And people could have said it could have been Baltimore. It could have been, what's his name?
Jackson.
It could have been Lamar. It could have been. You know, those are the top two best.
Should have been Chase or Burrow. Anyways,
Can you play a full season, bro? Can they play a full
they
season?
did.
They didn't play full
Burrow and
season, bro.
Chase?
No, they didn't, bro.
They did.
No, they
They
didn't.
had to.
No, they
They had
didn't.
to win every game.
Because they didn't play
Well,
full
excuse
season.
me. Not win every game. Sorry. They had to play every game to win as many games because they were stuck at the end of the season.
They didn't. All right, I'll be a little bit more. They played the full season, but they didn't start playing until game 7, bro. That's the thing with the Bengals.
Well, the team. Okay, are you talking about the team? Because those two, all since day one.
No, correct, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Because the team, I'll give you, T. Higgins
They
didn't
start-
show up until like week 9.
injury. But the team just doesn't. The first 3 games, they might go 1-2. That's just the way they are. Like they always
they
start
do.
off 0-2, and then by week 7 or 8, they take off.
Well, did you see quarterback? Did you see the new season of quarterback? No. The new season of quarterback has Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, and Kirk Cousins. This is the second season Kirk Cousins is in.
What the fudge?
And I think I know why, but I don't. It's whatever. The Patrick Mahomes is the one that's executively producing it, so you got to go with that. But I also think they put Kirk in because I think Hurts was supposed to be the guy, and he decided to say no,
Gotcha.
or something like that. I'm only bringing that up because in that season, excuse me. Before I even watched it, I already understand that Burrow and Chase did everything they could, and then when I watched the season of quarterback, I'm like, oh damn, that team was just ass. Like Burrow and Chase really, they had to be, because they were Superman and Robin.
No, for sure.
I mean, excuse me, Batman and Robin. They had to be Batman and Robin for that team to have any chance to make the playoffs.
chance,
And it
bro.
showed. There's an episode where Burrow goes crazy. Which I don't know. I don't know if it's right. Like I don't want to cape for the guy because I like him, but at the same time I get it. But he starts going off on the team because it's one of those moments where I'm here busting my ass. Me and Chase got 3 touchdowns, but then the defense has 3. No, not 3. Excuse me. He says 8. What's this thing called? Oh my gosh. When you start wrong,
Offsides.
not offsides.
False start.
False start. There we go. And the coaches, I think it was the coach or the quarterback coach or whatever it was, because I don't think it was the head coach. It was like, they still won the game. And he was on the bench. He's not throwing his helmet, but he's there huffing and puffing and he's mad. And the coach was like, I get it, but we still won the game. Just be happy we won the game. And Burrow was like, no, fuck that. We look embarrassing out there.
That's this guy. That's right.
Yeah.
That is right too.
I mean, but is he wrong though?
He's not wrong, bro. Because
He's only not wrong. I might be hijacking your point. I'm so sorry. He's only not wrong. He's wrong. He's wrong in only one point that he's not. If this was a better team, we're losing this game. So we got to be as sharp as possible no matter who we play with. Who we play against it.
yeah,
I think that's the only reason. Other than that, bro, they caught you on camera being a crybaby. I need you to be a little bit more professional,
nah, bro. I don't know. You're gonna feel it, bro. Because my thing is, then you got people on Sports Center, like he don't got it. The season, like, and you kind of have to will your team. If I didn't watch it, but if I'm in the practices and we're doing walkthroughs, we need to be sharp. So like get it together. So I understand the frustration. I get it. You're freaking like 3 years removed from the Super Bowl, 4 years removed from the Super Bowl, and you haven't sniffed the playoffs.
Right.
So I can see what you're saying because we talk about Joe Burrow and everybody's like, well, he's not that guy. And are we really gonna sit here and be like he's not that guy?
No,
And
and we shouldn't, and no one should, because these are probably the same people that said Peyton Manning is the guy, and he, in front of Tom Brady, doesn't have the same. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's the Patrick and Burrow. It's the same Patrick and Burrow thing, but with Peyton, they're like, nah, Peyton's definitely better. So that's why I agreed with you during the season when you were like, yo, we got to cut this out when it comes to Burrow.
I'm just saying, bro, and I think he feels it because he's like, yo, I want to get there, I want to get to the playoffs, I want to prove.
They didn't show too much. It's not that I'm mad or not, but they didn't show too much of that in the show where, how does he prepare? He talks about it, yeah, and maybe they show here and there, but one of the other quarterbacks, they show, like, all right, Goff, bro, they show, Goff is maniacal. That dude eats, sleeps, shit training. It's like crazy. But I mean, it makes sense. You know, the Detroit Lions, they had a really good season, or a really good last two seasons.
I feel bad from last year because with the
Injuries injuries was nuts.
killed them because they got a nice squad too. But yeah, no, I understand where Cam is coming from. It just the perception and how people analyze or misinterpret what's being said.
Yeah.
Because if you just look at the list, if Gilly just looked at the list, I would say the same thing. Where the hell is Jalen? You know, but with context, it could be like, oh, I understand where you're coming from.
get it.
But at this point, maybe I would move him to 7. So that whole beef is funny. It is funny.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Because I think Cam recently just went back on his podcast and then started doing not personal stuff, but he started doing personal stuff. And I'm like, okay, and this is where this beef is going. Now it's getting gross.
Yeah, I just don't like when they take it there.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you want to defend yourself, explain where you're coming from. Like we're defending Cam. Like, yo, this is where I'm coming from, skill for skill, and revert back to the list and explain why you have Baker at 10 and why you have Herbert at 9, and explain. Like, give your analysis. Like, that's what you do. You are really good at doing that. So just break it down and all that. Like, really, bro? We're so, like Gilly. Like, I'm a fan of him, bro. But like, you don't need to be partaking in that. That's just
Yeah. Like, I get that you're a fan and you're trying to defend your guy, but let's just leave that. Just leave that alone. Let it go. Just let it go. I don't think Cam was trying to disrespect Hurts. Now, where I will defend Hurts a little bit, and I know it makes sense and whatever, this, that, and the third, and it could be used. And it's not none of the big guys. It's not none of the podcasters or ESPN guys or whatever the case may be. But I'm hearing a lot from people like, oh, no, but it makes sense because look at the help that Hurts has. All right. I get that having a lot of help can diminish your play. But we also have to give stock that you have to manage all that help. Because a great example, we don't have that much help, and Aaron Boone can't even manage the Yankees. Different sport. Get it. But I'm just going to give him some stock in at least managing the fact that he has 3 different receivers to throw to, a tight end, a phenomenal running back, with a coach that at some point none of us thought was even a good coach.
he's still not a good coach.
There you go. You could use the conversation. I'm not mad at it at all because I know it could be valid in this point and other points. But let's also not diminish the quarterback that he is because of too many weapons. And I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, no, I think they have a team that can be there for the next like 2-3 years. Like, they can go ahead and go on a run too. Like, that's how good they are. And I'm with you. I think Jalen Hurts is good. I think he is good, but I think he just gets misconstrued because he has so many weapons, you know. So it sort of does diminish because everyone's like, oh, well, if you put anybody else in his position, they'll do the same thing. And
I mean,
it kind of sucks to hear that sometimes.
It does, but I do get it. I mean, I've said it about Mahomes.
Because my thing is, right, the year he won it 2 years ago against Hurts, I don't think that KC had the better team. I actually think Mahomes and them
Hurts.
Yeah,
Like
even though Hurts balled out, Mahomes went down there and said, here, you know? So for me, I just think if you're going to give credit in one place, you do got to give credit in another, because we also know KC, when they won it the first time, we're not going to act like his squad wasn't nice. You got Tyreek and Kelsey, bro, and you got the coach, you got the defensive head coach that won with the Giants and then wins 3 with you.
And came back.
You know what?
Like,
it left.
That's a Super Bowl I do respect, because not only were you down 10 at halftime, you're also playing against the San Francisco Giant that was also jam-packed. You know, to some, their coach is also not a slouch. Yeah. So
and your I guess your postseason run, like you did have to go through some heavy teams. So I just think you gotta share the wealth. I think you gotta give some love to Jalen, especially that I think they might be right back.
Yeah,
they might be right back, and then what?
For sure. Don't let them get Parsons though. I don't think they will, but Because I think Parsons already said that if he comes to, because he's from PA. If he comes to PA, he's playing for Pittsburgh. He's not playing for Philly. Yeah, he said that. Gang, that's all I have for today.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm with it.
You guys good?
Yeah.
Well, if you guys are still here, we truly appreciate it. If you are still here and still haven't subscribed, shame on you. Just take 2 seconds of your day and do so. But again, we truly appreciate it. We love you guys. Try to stay safe. Try to stay cool. Stay hydrated. And make sure you tell someone else that you love them. We'll catch you guys next time.
Peace.